Okay, here are a couple exercises for you to try. Let's take a look at the first one here, part A. Quantity x plus 10 squared equals 11. So pause the video, use the square root property, see if you can solve that thing. Okay, first step here, take the square root of both sides. That's how you get rid of that square inside here. But when you do that, you have to remember to add on the plus or minus here. Okay, so this gives us x plus 10 equals plus or minus, we're at 11. And then you simply subtract the 10 from both sides to get x equals minus 10 plus or minus square root of 11. Okay, and note that this is actually two different answers. This is minus 10 plus square root of 11 and minus 10 minus square root of 11. Usually we just leave it in that form. Usually you leave the radical on the right side here and you put just the integer term on the left. Okay, so let's try B. So for B we have quantity y minus 4 squared plus 18 equals 0. Pause the video, solve it on your own, and then we'll work it together. Okay, well you wouldn't want to take the square root right off the bat here because we have this 18 hanging out on the left. So let's get that 18 over to the right side by subtracting it from both sides. That gives us y minus 4 squared equals negative 18. Now we take the square root of both sides. Using the square root property though, we know we have to add on a plus or minus. Alright? Well, on the left, the square root undoes the squared, so we're left with y minus 4 equals, on the right we have square root of 18. Well, we're looking for perfect squares and the factors of 18. 18 is 9 times 2 and 9 is a perfect square. So that breaks out of the radical as a 3. Also we have this negative here, but the negative comes out, so to speak, as an I. So what we're left with is 3i rad 2. And don't forget the plus or minus. Okay, then finally we add 4 to both sides. That gives us y equals 4 plus or minus 3i rad 2. There we go.